Vladimir the Crimson Reaper is one of the most terrifying late-game champions in League of Legends, capable of turning entire teamfights around with just one well-timed combo. Known for his incredible sustain, high burst potential, and game-changing ultimate, Vladimir is a champion that rewards patience, precision, and advanced knowledge of matchups and mechanics. In this video, we're diving deep into how you can dominate your lane, even in the toughest matchups, and carry your team with Vladimir. Whether you're in a rough early game or about to turn the tide in a crucial teamfight, mastering Vladimir's toolkit can make you an unstoppable force on the Rift. But it's not just about pressing your abilities and hoping for the best. We'll cover advanced techniques that separate casual Vladimir players from the ones who take over games. From perfecting wave management to executing flawless teamfight engages and knowing exactly when to dive in with Hemoplague to maximize your team's damage. Let's get started. Mastering lane pressure as Vladimir begins with wave management. At higher ranks, you'll want to control the pace of the wave to either set up for all-ins, force your opponent to overextend, or avoid jungle ganks. Let's break down how to control your wave in different situations. 1. Early freeze. During the first few levels, you want to keep the wave close to your tower. Vladimir is weak early, so freezing near your turret minimizes your opponent's kill pressure and keeps you safe from jungle ganks. Focus on last hitting and avoid pushing the wave unnecessarily. 2. Slow push into roam. Around level 6, you'll want to slowly push the wave into your opponent's turret. This sets you up for a free recall or a roaming opportunity. Vladimir isn't known for early roams, but if you can quickly shove the wave, it puts pressure on your opponent to respond while you help a side lane. 3. Wave reset into objective control. After a favorable trade or kill, hard shove the wave to force your opponent to lose CS. This allows you to reset, buy your items, and set up vision control around Dragon or Rift Herald. Vladimir's abilities have a lot of hidden depth. Knowing the right combos and how to maximize damage output separates good Vladimir players from great ones. Let's break down some key advanced combos and mechanics. Q, E, auto attack, W combo. This is your bread and butter poke combo. Start with your empowered Q, Crimson Rush, followed by Tides of Blood, E. After using E, and then use Sanguine Pool, W, to disengage or avoid retaliation. For the next combo, Flash E, Q, R, W. In situations where you need to burst down an enemy, this combo is critical. You can flash into range, quickly charge your E, hit them with Q, and drop your R for a huge damage boost. Use Sanguine Pool, W, to either dodge key abilities or re-engage after they've committed their cooldowns. For the next combo, a third combo Hemoplague before engage. This is a fundamental teamfighting tactic for Vladimir. Always try to lead with Hemoplague. R before using E and Q. The damage amplification significantly boosts your combo's output, especially in teamfights. Combine it with Jonya's Hourglass for survivability while your abilities are on cooldown. Itemization is a huge part of optimizing Vladimir's power spikes. Vladimir's scaling means he benefits greatly from health and ability power. Your core build will typically revolve around Hextech Rocket Belt. This gives you the gap-closing tool necessary to hit backline champions and engage fights. Rabadon's Death Cap, a crucial item for amplifying your AP, which also increases your Q healing and damage output. Jonya's Hourglass, a lifesaver in tight situations, allowing you to stall and survive while waiting for your cooldowns. Situational items. Spirit Visage. When facing heavy magic damage, Spirit Visage amplifies your healing from Transfusion and Hemoplague, making you incredibly tanky in extended fights. Void Staff. Against teams stacking magic resist, this item helps shred through it. Morelonomicon. When the enemy team has heavy healing, this item is necessary to apply grievous wounds. Remember, knowing what items to build and when is critical. If you're behind, focus on survivability first, like Zhonya's or even a Banshee's Veil. If you're ahead, snowball with Deathcap and Void Staff to keep your damage output high. One of the biggest hurdles with Vladimir is understanding your matchups. Not every lane will be a free farm lane, and some matchups require specific strategies. Let's go over how to deal with some of Vladimir's most common tough opponents. Zed's burst and mobility are a threat, but pre-6, you can try to keep the wave near your tower and punish him with trades when his living shadow is down. Post-6, you'll need to save your Sanguine Pool, W, to dodge his death mark. Cassiopeia's sustained damage and anti-heal from Miasma can make the lane difficult. Your goal here is to avoid extended trades. Try to poke her with Empowered Q, disengage with W, and focus on farming until you hit your core items. Aurelia's early game aggression and all-in potential can be dangerous. Avoid fighting her at level 1 and 2. Instead, freeze the wave near your tower and use your range to poke her down. Once you get Hextech Rocket Belt, you can burst her quickly in skirmishes. Teamfights are where Vladimir can truly shine, but positioning and timing are key. Let's break down advanced teamfight tactics. One flank whenever possible. Vladimir excels at surprising the backline. Use vision control to hide your position, then engage from an unexpected angle with Hextech Rocket Belt and Hemoplague. This forces the enemy to either commit resources to peel you off or get blown up by your combo. 2. Play around cooldowns. Vladimir is strongest when all his abilities are available, but after your first combo, you'll be relatively vulnerable. Sanguine Pool can dodge critical spells, but once that's down, avoid overcommitting. Trio combo synergy. Vladimir pairs extremely well with champions like Jarvan IV or Amumu, who can lock down multiple enemies in one spot. Coordinating your ultimate with their engage ensures maximum damage and zone control. That wraps up our advanced Vladimir guide. With these techniques, you'll have the tools to dominate your lane and carry games to victory. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what other champions you'd like to see a guide for. Good luck, and remember, Vladimir's power is all about patience and precision.